Hello to you guys. Welcome back to episode Boo Boo Boom. We've not been keeping track. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Welcome back to episode Ba Ba Ba. I don't know which episode this one is or which part, but I think it's like part 9. Welcome, guys. I promised I would come back again today, and here I am. And I'm thinking we have 2 hours to do this video. I'm hoping that we have 2 hours. I think we are going to be out of here in an hour and a half, but if luck is on my side, I'll be able to push it into 2 hours. Rhonda Scott, I see you immediately. Hello, Miriam. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Ellie. I scheduled this live for 5:30 and I'm very early. Yay. But the earlier the better, as always, because the earlier we come, the longer we can stay. I'm feeling a bit cold, so I'm going to grab something to cover myself. Let me see. Let me shift this one. Oh, am I breaking? Sound check. How are we doing with the sound? How is our sound, guys? Let me know before I continue. Am I breaking for everyone or is it just Lou? How is the sound? Hello, Jacqueline. Welcome. Thank God it's Friday. We're gonna party. Yay. Oh. Sorry, I'm checking. You guys know I always like to peek on Facebook before. Yeah, FM Vector. Okay, sorry guys. All right. What was I saying? Yeah, I just saw someone on Facebook. Oh, someone just graduated. Wow, that's nice. That is nice. Okay, I'm just gonna start to play the videos. 2 videos that we didn't finish playing, guys. Let's start with Justin's video. That's the last one we did. Let me grab the video. So how did you guys see last time's live? What do you guys think about it? I think it was really good. I loved the interaction. I love that people could just really air their opinion on the matter and just, say their piece and voice out all their ideas and thoughts on all of this, that has been happening. I really loved it. So, in that same spirit, I have put the link again in the description box if you'd like us to hear your voice on this matter or other matters that you want us to zoom into. Please feel free and use the link. Yes, you can turn off the camera if you don't want your face to show, but we would love you to give access to your microphone so that we can hear your voice. Yeah. Okay, let's continue from last time. So we were listening to Justin's latest live video. You guys know that he hasn't really been live often lately. He hasn't even been posting very regularly lately until all this brouhaha came up and he reached out to help out a young girl. We're not talking about we're talking about a young girl trying to make something for herself and, build a career. So he I think he felt sympathy for what was going on with her because generally, I mean, give this story to anyone, they will tell you she has the right to tell her story, no matter what, no matter who is involved. To be attacked because you want to talk should never be acceptable. It should be frowned upon. She's not being attacked because, oh, you're doing something bad to someone. She's being attacked for speaking up. She's being attacked for sharing her experience, her own personal experience. When did we start attacking people for doing their basic human rights, performing their basic human rights? When? When did we start taking people's rights away from them? When did we start punishing people for exercising their birthright? Because when you are born, the day you are born, you are automatically granted that right to speak. Freedom. You have that freedom, God-given birthright. Your freedom. You're just a free human to open your mouth, that mouth that God gave you. Nobody has power over our mouth. Nobody has the padlock or the key. We should have that power over our mouth. We should have control over our mouth, what we do with our mouth. And if we do what is wrong with our mouth, the consequences should be for us. Not that somebody else will withhold that power from us. You cannot use your mouth. You have to shut up. If you use your mouth, I will do this to you. No. No. That's never the way it should be, and nobody should embrace that. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to live. No. So when that happened to her, I guess he felt sorry for her that she had to go through that, and they were going to bring her page down anyways. So he thought, okay, you know what? Let me give her this page that I'm not using. The page is just there. So let me give her this one so that at least she has something. And he gave her the page, and what we know now is the page is gone. The details as to how it went, when exactly it went, we don't really, let me just say, I don't really know. I know the day it went anyways, but how, the entire thing that happened, the only thing is, oh, Stoney's page is gone. You understand that? I know. So what happened before, during, we don't know, or after, what might be happening now, I don't know. So what we know is, like I said, the page is gone. So when the whole thing happened and the page that he gave her left the the cyberspace, he made this video, like, saying that he really no longer gives an F. So I started to play it yesterday, but we couldn't finish playing it because I had to just kind of like round off the video. Let me see. So our people on YouTube, our people on Facebook, you already know how we do it. You already know what is going to happen any moment from now. But before then, who do I have on YouTube? You guys were already commenting before I came, and I'm early. I'm super early. Let me see who we have here. We have Jojo Dance Hall Vibes UK. Hello, Jojo. What's good? We have Cheryl. I hope I don't miss anybody. We have Ilona. We have Lost Student Fool. Remember the maid that attacked Justin? I think she live in that way. Which maid is that? Maid. Oh, the nanny. Okay. Vivian, hi. Ruth, hello. Angelica is here. Pam is here. Miriam, who else? Tonya, Lou. Yes, you caught me live. Welcome. Jeraine is also here. Angel B1. Hello. You're early too. Nice. Vanessa, I see you. Hours braid. Are you a braider? I've always wanted to ask. Do you make braids? Do you make hair? I've not checked your channel. I've not checked your Facebook, but maybe you can just tell us quickly in the comment section. Let us know. And are you a business owner? Do you have a shop somewhere, or do you work from home? Let us meet you. Oh, you are even in Australia. Wow. Okay, interesting. Nice, nice. Let us get to know you a bit better. Eh? Sharon, hi. From New York City. Okay, so for the sound, how is the sound, guys? Kathy, hello, Elizabeth, and Lisa, Janice Tibbs, Grace. Oh, sound is good. Okay, good, 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 good. Iris Cis is here. Jacqueline, Hot Stuff, Iyanunad, hello. Diana, happy Friday to you too. It's finally weekend. Nicola, Vic, hello. Vic, what's good? Grace says, I love your accent. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Bobby Johnson. Bobby is in the building. Bobby says, good morning, everyone. Yes, last live was very good. Honestly, it was. It was fire. It was good. Sherry. Oh, wow. Sherry says, your video yesterday was awesome. Your last caller was spot on. She was on fire. Ah, she was boom, boom, boom. The way I like it. Let me see. Vic, thank you for 1999. God bless you. Thank you so much. Pooh, I should say Pooh. Good morning to you. Cheryl. Let's share the video so that more people can join. They can know we are here. Adele, hello, good morning. Tina. Hi, Tina. Umfreke is here. Umfreke, I have everything plugged in. Umfreke is the one that reminds me to plug everything in. I'm really like better now. Like I'm good now, honestly. Before I even start my videos now, these days, everything just goes into the sockets and cables and everything is always on point. Yes. So, but by the time I go off for some time, when I come back, then I kind of like forget some things again. But now I'm spot on. I'm really eh. Let me see, Margaret. Hi, Keisha. Hi. Canada. Ooh, nice and cold. I think. I suspect. Well, it depends on what part of Canada. But nice to see you. Wow. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stop here so that we can we can start. Otherwise, we are going to sleep here. Grace, Jane, sound is great. Thank you. Anicot in the building. I was watching your video, Anicot. I was watching your last. No, not. I think the one before the last one. When I finish that one, then I'll jump into the last one. I think the one you did titled Skamalama. I was watching it when I was coming back earlier. Okay, Araminta, hi. Margie, hello. And today is supposed to be Salah. The Eid, is it, how do they call it? The Muslim celebration after Ramadan or not? If I'm wrong, please correct me. But if today is Salah, let me say Barakah the Salah to all my Muslim Islamic viewers. Keep my goat meat. Because I remember those years in Nigeria. goat meat is is it goat or lamb? I don't even remember. But keep my own. Don't finish it. But I'm not even sure if it's today. I'm not sure. Okay, I think we should just get started because of time. Yes. Okay. So the title of that video that Justin did is "My Empathy is Gone." And me, I'm still wondering why it took so long for that empathy to go. Why? After 4 years. I just got an email from my community, my YouTube fam. Sorry, guys. Whenever that email pops in, I know goodies are in there. I'm always excited now. Can you imagine? To think that there was a time that I deleted those emails without opening. I deleted without even clicking. For me to now be looking forward. Okay. I said, why did it take so long for this empathy to go? If this empathy had gone away 3, 4 years ago, we would not be here. This empathy that just left in 2026, why? Why? Why did it waste time? Empathy is part of the big problem we have today. This empathy of, let me consider good old days. This empathy that has been on slow motion. Anyway, like they say, better late than never. This is a good move in the right direction. Empathy has gone. Hey, let's see. Let's see what we'll be seeing now that empathy has finally left the building. It's not everybody that deserves your empathy. Some people are animals in human form. You cannot be having empathy for certain people. They don't deserve it. They don't even know what empathy is. They don't show empathy towards other people. So why are you wasting your empathy on them when you are not a mumu? It's only a mumu that they will slap. They will say, "Oh, I will not slap you back because I remember the good old days." They will punch. I will not punch you back because I know that if I punch you, it will be painful to you. But you are accepting them to punch you. Eh? You see, when it comes to things like kindness, empathy, sympathy, compassion, you have to have active and passive of those elements I just mentioned. You have to study people, the ones that deserve those things I mentioned. Activate your empathy and sympathy and compassion and kindness towards them. You see the animals in human form, deactivate your empathy. That doesn't make you a bad person. People are always so worried about, if I do this to this person, they will just say or they will conclude that I'm bad. No, you are not bad. Deactivate it. Use it only for the right person. You only need to be good to the right people. You only need to be good. You only need to show kindness to kind people, to good people who would also be kind to others. You cannot be kind to everybody. That is the first step of becoming a mumu, a bona fide mumu. That people will walk all over you. They will use you, abuse you, mistreat you. Your kindness and empathy is not for everybody. Be stingy with it. That doesn't make you a bad person. I talked about it briefly yesterday. It's a form of protection. Protecting yourself. It's a form of self-defense. You cannot be exposing yourself to people who would destroy you at the drop of a hat. They wouldn't even blink. They wouldn't even think twice. They wouldn't even remember the good old days. No, they will finish you before you even stand up. Me, I won't wait for you to finish me. No, 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 no. Just tell me you intend to finish me. All you need is to express your intention. You don't even need to start. Some people will say, oh, let me not be the first one. When they do me first, and then I will do them. The moment you know they want to do you, that's the moment you start to act. Don't wait for them to do you, because if you wait for them to do you, by the time they do you, maybe you don't even have legs anymore to stand up to do them. Don't wait. Don't wait. Protect yourself. Once you know that they have it in their heart to do you, make sure they don't see road to pass to come and meet you. Protect yourself. Shikena. So, title of the video we're about to listen to, Empathy is Gone. No, my empathy is gone. Time to speak frankly. Let's continue from where we stopped yesterday.
Being on here, it's ridiculous. And it's a pack of lies. And it's getting to the point where I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Our Facebook people, we have to migrate to YouTube. Don't be angry. Yeah? Let's go. You'll find us. You'll find us on YouTube. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys over there. Bye-bye for now.
And it's like, is this really going to go on until they're teenagers? I refuse. It's abusive to them, and it's abusive. I don't show my kids on social media anymore because my oldest daughter says that her mother slaps her if she won't get in front of the camera.
That one is
and I'm
loud.
Like, holy shit. And I'm like, so I'm not going to show my kids on social media if they're associating getting punished without being on here. It's ridiculous. So
that one is loud.
Here's the frank truth. And many of you don't understand. I have had so many messages, emails, and everything. Nobody is understanding how a woman can get away with showing her daughter's nude on the internet, which has happened on dozens of occasions.
Yes.
Can get away with violating restraining orders, and it seems like I'm not doing anything. And here's the truth. Here's the truth of the situation. The state of California is protecting this woman. Okay? During our court process, she failed 8 out of 10 drug tests, and they swept it under the rug.
How does this work, guys? Remember, Kim Baker already told us that Cora uses that white thingy. Kim Baker, their puppy for some months, or maybe even years. I don't know for how long Kim Baker was their puppy. She told us, and I remember that there was a time they had to do drug tests. I think both of them even had to do drug tests. And he told us that he passed all of them, and never did they find anything, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe someone said it. But in her case, what we are hearing now is that she failed 8 out of 10. If you know how things like this take place, especially in courts of law, can you enlighten us about it? What was supposed to happen the moment she failed the first one, the second one, the third one, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth? What would have been the next thing the presiding judge at the time should have done? And if the judge did not do what he or she should have done, is there no way that judge can be sanctioned? Is there no place you can report judges to? I'm just speaking like a layman here, because when it comes to all these legal things, I'm even beginning to learn because I don't know too much about them. Yeah, but social media is making me really know many things when it comes to legal disputes, injunctions, and whatnot. However, Isn't there a board that is higher than the judiciary? Isn't there a place you can go to if you feel like, for example, a judge has been compromised or a judge is not doing what the law demands of that judge? Isn't there a place you can lay a complaint with evidence of, look, this is what the law stipulates that a judge is supposed to do in a situation whereby a mother or a father fails a drug test in a custody battle? And this is what the judge is doing with the information. The judge is not taking action. For example, so if you know, go ahead and use the link in the description box. Call in if you know. I'm saying if you know, don't sound like me, because now I'm asking a question and I need people who know or who have experienced it or who have heard how it's supposed to be done to go ahead and use that link and call into the video and tell us the possibilities and how something like this can even happen in the first place. And why did they even tell them to go ahead to do drug tests if they would not do anything with it eventually? Why? Do you guys understand what I mean? Okay, let me continue.
There was some very, very disturbing evidence that I submitted that they straight up hid. And not only that, of the, 172 exhibits of me showing her terrible behavior on social media, the judge called it hearsay. That included her book, that included inappropriate behavior, that included sexualizing my children, and they called it hearsay.
And another thing I want to understand is, did all of this happen before they both decided to go back and do 50-50 or go back on the divorce decree? Because I don't know. I always love to understand things in details. Like all these concealment that he mentioned, did they take place before he and Cora decided, you know what, let's just go back to the divorce decree? If you guys are in the comment section, you know how things played out. Also educate us on that. And I think some people also had the documents from court, you know. I don't know if I still have those because I know I deleted so much from my phone at the time. So yeah, let's kind of like just think back on how things went and how they got to where they are today. Because everything he mentioned now just points in the direction of everyone can actually understand that he should be tired. If you've tried everything within your power, you've submitted everything you think is required to show that this person is incompetent and nothing has happened with it, I can understand and imagine that you'd feel like, okay, so what else do I have to do? I'm not even going to bother because every effort I've made before hasn't even been looked into. I can imagine and understand. However, there has to be a higher power. There has to be, because judges can't just get away with stuff like this. Or who hid the information, who was responsible to take action for the documents and the files and the evidence presented in court. I'll read your comments in a jiffy.
Not admissible in court.
Wow.
So for those of you wondering, why is nothing being done? It is because the state of California is protecting and encouraging this sort of behavior. How can I come to that conclusion? How can somebody's video of them speaking and recording inappropriate things or speaking negatively about the father of their children in a very inappropriate way, how can that be considered hearsay? How could the book that she published on Amazon be considered hearsay? That is what I've been dealing with. And so, like the Americans in the room, this is what's going on. My children are being abused and
what I know is that, especially like lawsuits in Nigeria, many times you will hear that some of the things you report to the judge would not be looked at or would not be taken seriously in court, because they will be like, okay, this is just online banter. This is just two people going back and forth at each other, which I know. So it might also be something similar like that over there. Like they will feel like, okay, this is just somebody talking, saying stuff. Okay, you know, it could be. It could be. They'll just really treat it like trivial, like,
And that is what I've been dealing with. And so, like the Americans in the room, this is what's going on. My children are being abused and exploited. And having 5 cameras in.
Okay, Mfreke, we would love to hear from you. The link is in the description. You can call in at any time using the link, yeah?
Like the Americans in the room, this is what's going on. My children are being abused and exploited. And having 5 cameras shoved in front of your face and filming for your entire day.
Hey!
And if you don't want to be on camera, you get slapped.
Hey!
That needs to stop.
It's clear that Kora Obidi is not out here on social media to protect her children. She's instead exposing them. Like really exposing them. She's treating them as adults. You know how we just come online, we go live, we do whatever, we say whatever. We have the full chairs to come and sit down and talk. The way she puts her children online is almost like that. Okay, someone is calling. Hold on, let me see. Hello.
Greetings. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, nice. I just want to add a few words of wisdom here. So you're absolutely right about this empathy thing. And I might say some things that might be a little bit hard. But being selfless and being selfish are both imbalanced states of being. Meaning, if you are so kind to others to the point that you're hurting yourself, you're out of balance. And if you're so mean to others and only loving yourself, you're also out of balance. The whole point of this life is to be balanced. And we've been taught by society that the kinder you are is the more righteous you are. And that's completely wrong. You have to incorporate both the light and the dark. Anger is a good emotion. You know what I'm saying? And I think that these two attracted because they're such opposites and none of them are balanced. Because she was a taker and he was a giver. You know what I'm saying? And you can't completely blame the other person because you are also at fault.
Extreme.
They're too extreme. You get what I'm saying? And so I wanted to add that. And you know, some scriptures been coming to me lately. The first one is a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways and cannot receive anything from God. And when you ask for something and you have resistance to what you're asking for, and I'm going to use this as an example. So Justin is asking God to save his children, right? But at the same time, him don't want nothing happen to the ex-wife. Do you trust God to fix the situation where your prayers can be answered and not worry about what happens while the prayers are you cannot be concerned. And I said this to myself, there's going to come a point where he's going to have to choose between the kids or the ex-wife. And that's what it's coming down to right now. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you ask for something and you ask with resistance, let's say you're asking for money, but in the back of your mind, you think, I don't deserve this, or this cannot happen to me. You are unstable. You are double-minded. And we could take this as a lesson from even Cora. She is not double-minded. I don't know what that song is, what the words are, but she said, like, as long as I'm getting money. That means she don't care how it comes. She don't care who gets hurt. She don't care how it comes. I am focused on getting money. She's not double-minded. She's not. She knows what the way she go about it may seem wrong, but she's not double-minded, and the universe responds to people that have a singular focus on what they want. And like I said, I'm not saying the way she's going about it is right, but I use these situations as teaching moments even for myself, because my goal is never to hurt anyone. You know what I'm saying? But being an empath, you end up hurting yourself. You get what I'm saying? So you have to ask and allow God to do it in a providential way, that your prayers are answered, and you trust that God will do it the way that it needs to be done, and don't worry about anything else. There's a prayer in the Bible called the prayer of Jabez, and it says that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, and that your hand would be with me, and that I wouldn't come to any harm, or I wouldn't sin against you. It's a very beautiful prayer, and it covers all of those resistance that you have around asking. So you're saying, God bless me, but I need your hand upon me to anoint me, to protect me, and to make sure I don't sin against you. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to add that. And the second thing is this, even about Donna and Stoney, and people saying that Stoney must just focus on her music. How you don't know that God never called her to stand up for this? How do you know that this is not also a part of her purpose? You are an engineer, and you're also online creating awareness. Our purposes don't just include one particular thing.
This is strong.
You get what I'm saying? And he has given her a platform, and he's saying, yeah, you're singing and you think that's your purpose, but I have something bigger for you to do along with the singing. Yes, you're bringing it forth through your music, but here you are now. I put you on a platform.
Oh, something is wrong with the line.
Love when she was...
Hello?
And she was a Jew. Yeah, hello?
Oh, we lost you for a second there.
Okay, I was saying you can go back to the story about Queen Esther in the Bible, about the king that she married, and she hid the fact that she was a Jew. And her cousin Mordecai went to her and told her that, look, maybe you came to this position for such a time as this because the Jews were being oppressed. And she had to speak up for the Jews. And she said, if I perish, I perish. But this is what I'm called to do. This is why I was given this position. You know? So we have to really open our minds and think. Don't think outside of the box. You don't know what God has called Stoney and Don to do. Maybe they are the ones anointed to bring awareness to this situation, you know? And if Justin... Another last thing I want to say is this. When Justin goes before the judge with a double mind, what do you think is the reflection that he's going to get back? He's going to get back results, that are unwanted. If you go before somebody with confidence, you're going to get back what you want, right? But he's not confident because he went, intention is everything, blessing. And decisions. When you come to a point in life where you make a decision and say, that's it, I'm tired of this. Whatever happen. If I perish, I perish. But this is what I need to happen. I need my kids to be saved. And whoever perish in the background, that's what happens. This is what life brings us to the place where we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. So hopefully, for the children's sake, he's gotten to that place. Have a good day, bless.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This caller, God will bless this caller. God will bless this caller for her deep insight and her spiritual, how do you put that right? The spiritual grace that she has, and spiritual insight, spiritual knowledge, her spiritual level, her spiritual understanding, balancing the word of God with what we are going through in real life. Because the Bible can be like a very old book, but it's still very relevant in everything that happens today. And it's so beautiful how she's able to mix and match and reference and teach at the same time. I love it, especially this one. Yeah, because they are like, okay, so if Stoney would come out, or if Stoney had come out to say, I'm a baker, they would have said, better stick to your baking. But we are so multidimensional as humans. It's not just one thing. It's not just one thing. It's not just one purpose. Fine, we have a higher purpose in life, why we are called. But that purpose can take different forms or different pathways to get there. Maybe her higher purpose is to be able to reach out to a wide range of people or a big demographic space. Maybe it's not only song or music that will get her there. It could be anything. It could be different things. And it's really strong how she also said, Blessing, look at you, you're an engineer and you're also on social media. Do you understand? And I know that these people have tried to use that for years and I've never been bothered about it. And that's why I'm still here. They would try to push you out of your higher purpose by saying things like, oh, you call yourself a doctor and you're on social media. You say you're an engineer. What are you doing on social media? Okay, are you telling me social media was not meant for professionals? Also, it was only meant for riffraffs, people who are not engineers, people who are not doctors. Are you trying to tell me that? I don't believe so. And go and ask Mark Zuckerberg. It will tell you he did not create social media for riffraffs. Or let me say riffraffs alone. He created social media for everybody. Everybody has a place. Everybody, you can be anything and everything you want to be. Especially when you're good at it, go for it. You don't put yourself in one box. Okay, this is what I am, and that's all. Just because you want to please people so that they don't say, oh, what are you doing? If you feel comfortable with it, you feel like you're doing the right thing, you don't feel embarrassed, you don't feel like you're fooling yourself. Some people fool themselves online and they know they are fooling themselves, but they have to continue fooling themselves because of the money they need from fooling themselves. So if that is not your case, why would it matter what someone tells you? Oh, focus on your music. How about her music not even being what she wants to? Or what about if she's not able to achieve what she wants out of her music if she leaves this matter? What if this matter becomes an impediment to her final destination? What if this matter is part of the purpose, the higher purpose for her? What if this matter is part of the book of her life? What if this matter is predestined? You're telling her to abandon it. What if, like the caller said, this is one of the things she has been called to do? You want her to abandon what God called her to do, for example. But people don't consider these things. They only go by what they see online. Okay, you are into music, stick to music. Okay, you say you're a doctor, stick to being a doctor. Okay, you're a barrister, you're an engineer, stick to that. Don't do any other thing. No, it doesn't. Life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. There is more to us than meets the eye. There is more to us than people can see. At the end of the day, self-expression, letting people be who they want to be and do what they feel in their spirit is right to do. It's one thing to be compelled to do something or to be pushed to do something, and it's another thing feeling it inside of you that I need to do this. You can't even rest. It's just on your mind. You're trying to run away from it, but it keeps coming back. And you tell yourself, oh no, I'm not just going to do it because I'm a doctor. Oh no, I'm not just going. No, don't do that to yourself. Oh, let me just stick to music. Let me not do it. How do you know that music will even go if you continue pushing that thing away? Maybe it's part of the story. Maybe it's just one of the things you have to do. Step over it, step to the higher and next level of your life, of your career. Maybe this is the push that you actually need. People always wait for God to send a miracle their way. People don't imagine that sometimes you have to work out your own miracle. People always think miracle is like magic. You just sleep and wake up and, oh my God. Sometimes you have to engineer your own miracle. Who knows if this is that engine that she needs to go to that next place in her musical career? Who knows? Maybe her miracle is in her hands. So if she likes, let her abandon her miracle. As long as she doesn't feel like she's being compelled to do it, she feels like I'm doing this for me because this is the right thing for me to do. You will feel it in yourself. What I do, I feel it. Nobody is sending me message. I'm not doing this to please anybody or to be friends with anybody. As a matter of fact, I don't want to be friends with anybody because the moment you start being friends with people, it will start being difficult. It will start getting difficult for you to say some things because you don't want to offend your friend. When it comes to social media, I'd rather not be friends with you so that I can come out here and run my mouth without feeling like, oh my God, that's my friend. Okay. Thank you so much, caller. Wow, that was a good one. It was powerful. Okay. Let me continue playing. So if you guys still want to call in, the link is in the description box. You can just go ahead and use that link. Call into the show and tell us what you think.
And what does she do to cover up for this behavior? She's constantly accusing me of things. Just the other day, she made an inappropriate comment that says that she had to check on my daughter's private parts every time they go home. That is insinuating something as bad is happening.
Wow.
And in a public place where the kids will have exposure to it later. This shit is inappropriate, and I'm tired of it.
And they just expect this guy to shut up. He didn't come out to respond then. He didn't say anything. But these things keep happening. And every time she does these things, everybody just expects him to forever hold his peace. It's not like everything she does, he comes out to react. That's not the case. He's human. Imagine if he had said what she said about checking their privates whenever they come to him. Just imagine. So if they don't find any problem with that statement that she made, why are they finding a problem with his reaction to that statement? Why are you upset that he's doing a video to address some things that she's not doing appropriately online? But you are not upset that she is doing things and saying things that a mother should actually not be saying in a co-parenting situation. Why are you not upset? Why are you not saying, oh girl, you shouldn't be saying that? Why? Why is it that you will wait for him to react before you start saying, this man, are you still here? Are you still talking? Like, really? But she is still here. She is still talking, and it's been 4 years plus. And you are not asking her that, Totoyos, are you still leaking, Sue? Are you still leaking? Eh? You are still leaking. You didn't put cotton wool in that place. You're still leaking. You're still here. You're still shaking yash. You've not changed. You've not evolved. You've not grown. You're still begging. You are not asking Likisu. You're not telling Likisu that it's been 4 years. But the moment this man just opens his mouth, then you want to come and talk. You want to come and question him. Like, really? Why are we like this in this life? Why? Why? If he was your brother, would you ask him that same question? Would you? If it was Cheta that has been quiet, oh, his ex will be coming and throwing shades and doing this, and Cheta will just be quiet. And one day Cheta will just come out and talk. Would you ask Cheta that, Cheta, are you still here? Why are you still talking? Would you? But because it's JD and Oyinbo, you will get upset. Why should he talk? Why should he talk? Why should he be doing videos? Really? If you don't want him to talk, then go and tell her to also shut up. Because anytime she talks, he also has a mouth. He can decide to ignore her, and he can also equally decide to talk. You don't like the things he's going to come out to say, then tell her to bridle her tongue. If she doesn't like all these things he's saying, let her mind herself and the things she says. Because social media is not for her alone. He has a mouth, he has a page. Okay.
So why did I give Stony and Don my page with 80,000 followers that just got deleted because they don't like to hear the truth? Well, because I feel bad for them. Because I know what it's like to have Cora's fan base come after you, try to destroy your lives. Let's give some examples of how she's lied about people and then she has caused harm to other humans. Well, let's see. Besides myself, it has been an absolute nightmare trying to keep my business alive with all this stuff going on. And luckily, I'm really good at what I do. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. And I have a very good patient base that makes sure that I stay afloat. But secondly, my lawyer, my first lawyer, not my lawyer now, my first lawyer, she got online and was like, oh, she doesn't have a license. She's practicing illegally. And then Cora's fans harassed my lawyer. I have the evidence. Everything I'm speaking is fully evidence. I have all evidence.
I remember.
I
remember Cora did a video talking nonsense about the lawyer. I'm like, people pay lawyers to do their job and enter house. The lawyer is not his girlfriend or sister. She was hired to do a job. There is nothing personal that you now start attacking. She went on her live stream and she was saying so much that you're a woman and you are supporting for you to be. I was like, did this girl go to school at all? It's like her father in Lagos attacking Angel's lawyer at the police station. These people are educated illiterates. Educated illiterates. They will claim they went to school, but they are so bush. They are so village. By the way, that reminds me, Nancy the thief looking for $100 because I heard Facebook is no more paying well. Nancy that doesn't have any following anywhere. It's Facebook where the saga is happening that you are looking for money. Come to YouTube and see if anybody will answer you. Nancy started looking for $100 because if Facebook is not paying, pots are not selling, Nancy has to find a way to make money, hoping that people will fall mugu and be giving her $100 because she wants to teach you people something. In Delta State, where Nancy comes from, there is this festival going on in Ozoro. You know what happens? Women and girls are banned from coming out. If they see you outside, you know what they will do to you in public? They are raping that girl or that woman. It's a festival. Girls are not allowed, women are not allowed to go out, to go to the shop, to go to the chemist, to go to the doctor, to go to school, to go to their businesses. In 2026, it's still happening. And the latest one they did is all over social media. People are enraged. Girls were running for their lives. They ran after them. Men ran after them, caught them, raped them right there, right outside in public. They would gather. I'm talking tens of men would gather and do that girl. Nancy, that's happening right now in your state. You didn't go there to enlighten and educate young boys. You didn't go there to teach them. You are sitting down in Lagos looking for $100. Nancy the thief. Go and work, Nancy. Go and work. Go and work, because this is a sign that you are a scamalama. Because the people that need enlightenment in your state, you're not going there to give them. You're not helping young girls in Delta State or even Lagos or anywhere. Girls are being raped, literally where you come from. Nancy, no, you are looking for $100. Those girls don't have $100 to give you. No humanity. All money, 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 money. Always looking for Facebook money. Who is the next person that will fall for this scam? Give me $100, pay me $100 because I want to teach them how to do business online. Really? Who is going to save all those girls in your own state? Charity, they say, begins at home, not on social media. Nancy, scamalama. You want to teach Americans how to do business? Really? Where is your business? Your billionaire husband, what happened to him? He broke a leg. That you are looking for people to give you their $100. The wife of a billionaire looking for $100 online. Nancy, get lost with your fake life. This is evidence again of you exposing your lies, your own lies, exposing yourself as the liar and the fake girl that you are. The wife of a billionaire. You said your husband is a billionaire, but you are looking for $100 from people who don't even have $100,000. What am I saying? People who don't have $10,000 in their accounts. You are looking for them to come and give you their $100, and you claim your husband is a billionaire. Not even millionaire, billionaire. Nancy the scamalama. When are you going to go to your village? Your father is the only Igbo man I know in this life that never goes to his village for nothing. No family meetings, no community meetings, no Christmas, go and drink palm wine in the village. He's the only Igbo man that wants to live in Lagos and perish in Lagos and chop all the kpekus and do whatever he wants to do in Lagos. He doesn't have a village. He doesn't have ancestors. I'm asking. $100. Look at your life. The wife of a fake billionaire. They are raping girls in your state. Start showing who you are. Let your so-called houseboy bring just 1 billion out of the billions of naira he has. Let him bring only one. Things will happen in Delta State. Empower all those boys. Even if it's one Okada, you give them in their bomb, they will be driving and using it for transportation and making small money. One Okada. Instead of sitting down on social media bragging about your house boy being a billionaire. Do something with the billions. But no, you are still begging and looking for who will give you $100. Shame and disgrace. You will continue to be exposed. Facebook is no more paying. Pots are no more selling. So you came up with a new strategy. How many people fell for that scam? How many? I wonder. When they pay this year, I want to see if they will pay again next year. This scam, is it sustainable? You have to think about another one next year. Or you go and work. My father is a king, but he's squatting in my one bedroom house.
Fully evidence. I have all evidence.
Wanna be.
And you know what my lawyer had to do? My lawyer had to get a restraining order on her. So I had a restraining order on her, and my lawyer had a restraining order on her. Right? Okay, so who's next? Then there was in her book, Miko. Miko was our nanny who accused her of basically adultery with me. Miko has come out twice and said that's not true. And basically said she was very mean and inappropriate. I'm not going to put words in her mouth. Miko got harassed
Heavily.
for years
I saw it.
for coming out and defending her character, just like myself.
I saw
Let's
it.
see who's now. Then there was the chef, Chef Maria.
The chef was not even part of this saga. The chef didn't even know who she was. The chef had no idea. She became a victim of social media. The chef just naturally became a victim of Cora Obidi and her fans. Keisha says, I'm in Quebec City. Yes, it's cold on and off. Wow. One of my good friends lives in Quebec, or used to live in Quebec. I don't know. But I know how cold. She used to tell me then that, oh my God, Quebec is cold. It's extremely freezing. And she's from a warm island. I think she's originally from Aruba, Dominican Republic, thereabout. Curacao, Aruba, there, in that corner. And moving to Quebec was like, so I can imagine what you're going through now. And Hawa's Braid says, Ed Mubarak, congratulations and happy celebration. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day, girl. Barika de Sala. Enjoy your celebration.
Then there was the chef, Chef Maria. I don't know. I might not be saying her name correctly, but somehow their pages got switched or something. And she told her fans to go send the nastiest comments and review that chef's page. And she made it a racial hate thing. She's like, oh, it's because she's white and I'm black. She must be racist. So what did Cora's fans do? They went and destroyed that woman's life's work.
Yes, I saw that one also.
You that are Koreans who are just... And
that woman came out begging them. She wasn't even doing saga. She didn't do them woto. She didn't come out insulting and bashing. She came out crying and begging. Please, guys. Please. This is all I have. She was weeping, not even crying. But these people had zero compassion for her. They even mocked her. They even told her, get out with your crocodile tears. Hey! Heartless goats with a heartless master. Hello?
Good morning, everybody. I'm late.
Welcome.
But I'll catch on. But what I'm saying with that Chef Maria, right? I just want to send a song warning to Cheta. Cheta was the one who hyped Cora. Now you see Cheta pages as dead as if they hack it too.
Are you sure they didn't hack his page and we don't know about it?
Maybe you never know. Cheta not doing nothing on his page. Just now Nancy will come and give us topic why we should support husband 50-50 because nothing is going on for Cheta.
Wait. We should support her husband.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Nothing is going on for him. He's not making anything.
Wow.
Even the Tantan, so-called content, Olosho baby, not producing nothing.
Ewo.
Everybody want to make baby to do certain things. If it's not for you, it's not
yes.
for you. You know? Not everything is for you. Now, you see Nancy doing strategy, teaching people how to, maybe she's gonna teach the people how to wash the pot. She said yesterday, Papa Obidi was on there telling them how he lost so much. Come and tell your friends that Papa Obidi is sick. And he really did have to lose that weight. Nonsense.
Now they want to monetize it. He was sick. She actually did a video and said he was sick and needed, the doctor said he had to lose weight. So why are they trying to act like he chose to lose weight?
That's what they're trying to leave the impression of.
Skamalama.
Don't mind them. Facebook not doing well for them. So even Nancy herself will be glad for this little saga.
Yes.
All of them cashing out. Cora will soon strike all of them just now when they see how much people making money off her name and she's not making nothing. Yeah. But overall this, I feel just in pain, and I don't know. This thing not gonna end, blessing, because the kids, if they didn't have kids, I think it would have ended. But with the kids, and even yesterday when they called us, and even me, you can see June is scared of Cora. She's scared. And what I'm saying, I'm doing all my best. Even if I have to contact somebody in that area, I must find that school. I'm telling you. They will go about and say, no, it's just in fans, gonna carry this thing further. We will carry it. Too much of everything is bad.
But you are not even like a fan of anybody.
I'm not a fan of none of them. Because what I'm saying, yes, he said the code failed him, but there must be alternatives to get this thing sorted out. No matter what you tell me, Blessing. I used to have a friend of mine. She take the father of the child to, I think they were going through the same thing, and he take the child father to court. She got full custody. I think she gets full custody, yes, and he had to pay child support, but in between he can get access to the child. You know what that mother do? Because she has full custody, she send away that child, right? And still getting child support. So the guy is not seeing that child for over, I think, 4 years. When it reached to the 5th year, the guy soaked for her. You know what she has to end up and do? She has to pay back that guy the 4 years money. I was hearing now she's mentally not stable because when the government, I'm telling you, you coming like she owe the government, because the guy put it as to pay back the government. When you owe the government, you know it's a stronghold in it. You have to pay that money. By ease or by force, you have to pay that money. You understand? There must be some way justice can go about. There's evidence. The other day I see Cora pulling June and he put Sissy trying. She don't want to. Even though the daily catch the left eye of the kids, Cora want the audience to see the whole eye. You will push them through, you will tug them through. And when it's not favorable to her, she will say, oh, go block the camera. Like, come on, you don't do that. They're innocent kids. But we don't judge too soon. You see that Athena? Athena will fix Cora business. I'm telling you. That Athena will fix Cora so well. Just watch and see. Nothing. June is a coward. June is afraid of Cora. Now she's pretending she's not seeing what's going on the internet. Don't mind her.
She sees everything. Everybody sees everything. Don't mind anybody that tells you. Everybody sees anything.
That useless element. Only if she's profiting. I think Cora is paying her to cover up all this shit for her. Yeah. She's a useless old woman. All of them feeling it. You see how she look old nowadays days?
Cranky.
Yeah. She look old like she herself is sick. All of them are some sick set of creatures. Look at Cora. Look at Cora, how Cora looking pulled up. Cora is suffering and smiling. That's what the Korean is not seeing. They're going about and saying Justin can't move on. I was commenting on somebody post the other day. I said, women justice. Cora is the one who poaching him. I listen all the things that Corey doing to this man. And because he said I'm lying, I tell them to one that I'm not lying is recording it. Why won't you want to record a man that you don't want to have nothing with? Like you don't do that. You want his attention. First, he wasn't giving you attention. You use a different strategy. And Sunday, you record it every Sunday.
Yeah, and then post it.
Yeah, so you go and tell me I'm lying.
I will just go and be looking for my ex to record him and post on my page.
And he did me so much wrong. He punched me. He called me slut. He made me have many miscarriages. Hey. Only for the sake of the children. I don't even want to see what t-shirt Justin was wearing. I don't want to see that guy. But they not get dumb mind them. They know Cora is desperate for this man. So what Cora is doing, he's saying, for example, if I can't get you, nobody can get you and you won't be happy. That is what Cora is doing, Justin. Maybe the only, if Justin want to marry me, so I can step at them. I will prefer them well.
The day Justin will marry, and his wife will now get pregnant. I cannot wait.
I will do it free of charge for you, Justin, but I will be scared of my husband. Okay, blessing.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Wow. Let me see.
That are Koreans who are just cyber terrorists did her bidding and destroyed an innocent human being's life. It has to stop. Who's next? Well, there's Don and Stoney. She basically stole from them, and they were quiet. And then she said they were jealous and trying to use her when she was the one stealing and acting extremely inappropriate. And it just, when does it stop? Like, she's building a business. She is not a domestic violence survivor. She is a pathological liar. That is what she does. She lies. She lies and pulls on your emotional heartstrings to make you feel sorry for her, to send her money. And I'm not trying to destroy her brand or her image. I have been forced to do this because
her brand and image is already destroyed, and she knows it, and that's why she really cannot be bothered right now. She's just out to make her money. Her brand, there is no brand. What is the brand? Saga, drama, controversy on a daily basis. I don't know if you understand. There is no her brand. Okay, someone is trying to join, but they are saying device not connected. Wait, let me see. Let me try here.
Hey, Blessing, can you hear me?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
good
you.
morning. Good morning. How are you today?
We are good. Thank you.
Excellent. I just wanted to step in there to just what Justin just mentioned about KO planning a business, or it's her business. Who is the next victim? Well, guess what? I'm not sure if you guys watched the live yesterday. She's got her next victims. And I hope that those kids or those young kids that she met at the airport are smart enough not to fall into her gimmicks. I'm not sure if you guys watched that live. She met a bunch of young kids. I'm sure those kids, if they're too old, maybe they're in their early 20s or so. So she was too cheap. She didn't want to take an Uber. So they decided to do a ride share. You know how a bunch of people can get into one.
Were they going to the same place?
I'm not sure, but you can do that. They drop you in different places, and then at least the cost is cheaper. It's cheaper. So she got in there. First off, you meet somebody for the first time. This girl, I mean, she was a very beautiful girl. I think she said she's Russian, and she said she's perfect. You meet somebody for the first time, you're asking, did you have a nose job? Your nose is perfect. And she starts grooming this girl. Once she figures out that they're photographers, she's like, oh, I have been looking to do pictures for my release. Can you do free pictures for me? Oh, I wish I brought a bikini with me so you could take me pictures.
She's always looking for
this is grooming. She's looking for the next victim. And like Justin said, who is the next victim? I hope that girl is smart enough. She doesn't live in America anyway. She said she lives in Dubai, I believe. But she said, the girl said she's in New York for 2 days. She came for some photo shoot in the city, and she's busy. And KO is insisting. She's like, "Oh, can I come in between your photo shoot?" Oh, and then the guy too. The guy was like, he's also a photographer. She's like, "Oh, can you do me some shoots as well? I'm going to like." And then she's like, "I hope it's not too expensive." And the guy is no. She's like, "Oh well." The guy is like, "Well, maybe a bagel." And then she's like, "Yeah, I can do bagel. I can get you a bagel and a cup of coffee."
What is bagel?
Or something. Like a bagel is like a form of bread.
Oh,
bagel. Yeah. And she's groomed. Why would you meet a young girl for the first time? First of all, she's acting around them like she's their age, calling herself like she's a Gen Z. Gen Zs are not 30 and over, for crying out loud. So she's trying to groom this. Why would you meet a young girl for the first time, telling her, "Oh, you wish you had a bikini, you could come. Oh, your nose is perfect. Did you do a nose job?" People should be careful. This is somebody who her fans are saying that Stoney lied. She goes about meeting strangers, trying to groom young girls and trying to take advantage of people and their skills. You claim you're a celebrity. Why can't you pay for a photographer and get professional shots? Why are you always looking to exploit people, take advantage of people? Same thing like she's doing with her fans online. Always scamming people. Like, you are barely out of this Tony thing and you are there right on live in front of your so-called fans doing the same thing. This has to stop. I really hope that Don and Stoney will take this all the way. This has to stop. Stop taking advantage of young, gullible, innocent people. You have the money. Go pay for professional shots. And who meets somebody for the first time and is asking if they had a nose job? Like, come on. She who has done a lot of body enhancement, if people met her and asked, "Have you done a butt job or a boob job?" is she going to be happy? Even when people ask her online, you see the attitude and how she insults people. And then you meet somebody for the first time, you're asking them if they had a nose job. Why is it your business?
Well, maybe she was asking to flatter the person, make the person really understand how perfect that nose is, like perfectly done. You know what they say about she love bombing people.
It's part of the grooming. You're right. It's part of the grooming. It's part of the grooming. You know, making the girl feel comfortable. Like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. You're perfect. You're this." It's all part of the grooming. That's the love bombing phase, like you're saying. It's part of the grooming. This girl is dangerous. At this point, she is dangerous. She is dangerous. And she needs to be called to order before something bad really happens to anybody. Like they talk about Epstein. I don't know if you've been following these Epstein files. These are the things that they used to do to young girls. She's no better. She's no better. And she does it live. And her fans think, "Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're engaging them in conversations." Do you know how she doesn't know how to interact with people? She doesn't know. And then she starts throwing the F word here, like as if she's a young Gen Z kid, a mother of 2 kids, trying to belong, trying to speak their language. No. Come on, girl. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for that new information. Like I was saying, the moment she meets people, before she even starts a conversation, or she will definitely start a conversation with you to pulse you, to see who you are, to see your pedigree, to see in which direction or in which angle you can be useful to her. She's asking you questions about yourself so that she can gauge she can gauge which profession, which skills, and if you have nothing to offer her, she's just going to use you for her content. Just be there, just be a new face that her fans will see and be like, "Oh, who is this?" Just be there to be used. When she meets people, she's always trying to get something for free out of them. That is just a user. her. So to her now it would be, oh my God, new opportunity to just have a free photo shoot. If she's really a professional, or if she wants to be taken seriously, if she takes herself seriously, celebrities and known people, what they do is they organize these sessions every now and then, maybe 3 times a year. They would organize like a photo shoot, hire a team, and they would do it or twice a year or once a year, so that you have a new set of pictures, to do your promo. Nobody is going to disrespect you. You will pay for their services. Everybody will shake hands and go home. You will get your pictures. Nobody is going to talk anyhow to you. Nobody is going to come back and say this and that. If you pay them what you people agreed on. But the moment you start looking for, okay, which one will do it for free? Which one? You will always continue to be pursued with one problem or the other, because you will be looking for who to cheat. That is why she will never come out of trouble. But it's quite disgraceful to hear this. You just meet young people for the first time. And before we say anything now, they will tell us 12 million followers. 12 million followers, you are dragging Uber money with young children. Agbaya, mother of 2, almost 40 years old. Are you not just that? Don't you have shame? Hey, maybe not come to this life to just be shameless like this.
Her image, I have been forced to do this because
before we talk, they will say 12 million followers, but it's not showing in her life. It's not showing. No pedigree, nothing to show that, this one is a big content creator. Nothing to show. She's as lousy, as ras, as useless as somebody with less than 10 followers. No difference. Nothing sets her apart. Nothing makes you look at her and think, oh my God, she's different. Nothing. The only difference is the ashawo style she gives every day on social media. That you know that, okay, this one has brought her stripper skills online. Apart from that, nuisance, a liar. Justin said you lie for a living, Totoyos. I hope it's paying you good, eh?
And pulls on your emotional heartstrings to make you feel sorry for her, to send her money. And I'm not trying to destroy her brand or her image. I have been forced to do this because it has gone too far. It is getting to the place where there are racial hate crimes going on, and the authorities are getting involved. And this stuff has to stop. Like, it is like, I'm not going to live the rest of my life with my kids going through middle school and high school with their friends asking, what's going on with your parents?
Wow.
Like, this is ridiculous. Like, there was a little back and forth in the beginning and that was it. That's 2 people arguing. But 4 years later,
to still be making snide remarks about your ex 4 years later, to still be saying things about, your hair, this, and encouraging your fans to do the same. The moment they start commenting about your ex in your lives, that's when you should be telling them, we are changing strategy. My life is no longer about my ex. My existence is no longer about my divorce. I want to do new things. I want to talk about new things. But she never does that. She loves it when they bring him up. In fact, she brings him up. Why would she be posting him on her page? When they were married, she was posting him a lot. No problem. But now that they are no longer together, 4 years later, of course, we know you people co-parent. You don't have to show us evidence of him that he's still alive, coming to pick his children. And okay, if you want to record him for your own personal use, okay. But why post him to monetize him? Because you know what his presence does to your page, to your live videos, or to your posted videos. You know how your fans become horny when they see him on your page. They relive those moments of both of you together when you were married. Is that what you want? You don't want to move on to another man? You still want to continue to remind them of how you both were husband and wife. Because that's what happens when they keep seeing him on your page. Abandoned Kpekus, rejected Kpekus. After Justin Dean rejected your Kpekus, Don Terrell still came back and doubled down. Double rejection on your Kpekus. And still you are showing this same Justin Dean on your page. How did Justin find his way to your page, Cora Obidi? What is Justin doing on your page? He was still on your page like last week or 2 weeks ago. And you are no longer married to him. For 4 years now, you people have gone your separate ways. But he's still on your page. 4 years later. Cora, you don't have shame. Your master and your Lord is money. Your hunger for money is bigger than anything that looks like shame. You don't mind going naked for money. And that money is going to put you in something bigger than you. That thing is bigger than you. That your hunger for money to get more, get more, get more. You don't care what you do. You don't care what anybody says. As long as it's making you money. One day, there are things money cannot solve. There are problems money cannot solve in this life. Greed pushes people to such an extent that you will be so careless because of money. You are looking for your ex to post on your page. That means you are so desperate for him. Because why would you want him on your page of all people? Why? It's not even as if you people have really reconciled, you people are cool together. That would have been different. But you people are like cat and mouse, and you are still having him on your page. Explain that to people. Explain it to your fans. Explain it to your enemies. What this same guy that you claimed yanked you, slapped you, abused you, took your money, explain to us why you need this guy on your page. Why are you not repulsed? Why are you not disgusted by him? Like, I would fling you out of my editing app. If I'm editing my video and I catch you inside my video, I will fling you out. An ex that I claim did this to me, did that to me, and I'm editing my video and my camera mistakenly captured you. I'm cutting it very hard out of my app. How much more? I will edit him, how my children went to him. I will edit him standing up. I will edit him telling my children to come back and give me a hug, and then I will post him. Cora, you've not told us the truth about what really happened between you and this man. Because if he really did you dirty, you would hate the sight of him. You would not even want to imagine you editing him. How were you doing that? How did you edit him? After everything you claim he did to you, you edited him, added him to your video, and then you put him on your page. Ashawo rejected Kpekus. See your life? You see your life? You don't even have pride. You're not a woman of class. You are the one now desperate for Justin. Why is he not recording you? He also has a Meta AI glass. He has the glasses. Why is he not recording you? You think he cannot grab a camera and record you? You think he cannot wear his glasses and record you? Why is he not doing that? Why is he not posting your black licking ash on his page? Why is he not doing that? Ask yourself. That is how, and that is the point where your fans should actually be feeling embarrassed. That is how you disgrace your fans. Because they should be wondering, okay, is it cool what she's doing? Is it cool for her to be recording him? Okay, if it's cool, then why is he not doing it? If it's a normal thing to do, then why is he not doing it? Why are other people not doing it? Your friend, Mama Cleopatra, she's no longer with the father of Cleopatra. I've never seen that man. You think possibly Cleopatra doesn't see her father? I've never seen that man on her page recording him secretly. Did you ask for Justin's permission before you recorded him? Your estranged ex? Did you ask his permission Do you know if he's somebody else's man? Do you know if he has a girlfriend and you want to be claiming him on your page? You are not the only divorcee that we know, but you are still so attached to this Oyinbo because it's the best thing that ever happened to your life. You can't let go. You cannot let go until you find another. But the problem is you will not find another. Ha! You will not. That's why you're still holding on. And the more you hold on to him, the more you destroy your own future. The more. Because everybody that comes your way, they will always see the link. He's still very much in the picture because you bring him into the picture. 4 years is enough for everybody to forget him. Everybody within your circle, your fans, your lovers, your supporters, your haters. 4 years is enough for all of them to forget him as being part of you. But you keep reminding of that Oyinbo. Even posting him, not just reminding, audible. It's also something physical and visible, things we can see of him on your page. The man is not even posting himself. You are posting him 4 years later. Cora, go and look for where to buy shame so that you can have a bit of it. This is too low. What kind of a woman are you? Throwing yourself at men, desperate for men, for their attention, and desperate for money. 4 years later. Shame. The shame is not only for you, also for your fans.
I mean, for God's sake, she makes my life difficult in every single way. I didn't get to see my daughter on her 4th birthday because she ignored me.
Cora is also a very wicked person. And you were having sympathy. Is it today you discovered that this girl does not consider other people, including you, the father of her children? Is it today you realize that this girl you were married to is not a reasonable person? She's a self-centered person. It's not today. You've always known it. She's wicked. She will do you and hide her hands. She will do you and pretend and come and talk with a soft voice. She's not the type like Agama that they will do you and sit down with their full chest and say, yes, I did it, so that you can feel the pain more. No, she wants to pretend that she hasn't done anything. She ignored him on the child's birthday. And she would not even reach out the next day to say, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't see. No. Useless, wicked soul. If he had done that to her, you people know that it would have been content for 7 days. She would have been crying. Oh, I can't do this again for the next 12 years. How can I not be able to celebrate my daughter's birthday? I pushed her out of my body. I had 4 days postpartum issues. 4 days postpartum. I was thrown out of the house 2 weeks after I gave birth. I was homeless, and he couldn't let me share the day with my daughter. She would have cried for 7 days. Cora is a wicked soul, and she wants to continue to inflict pain on him. And she can only get to that level if he lets her. People like that, ignore them. When they need your help, don't give them. If Cora needs your help, Justin, don't be available. She can't be abusing you and using you at the same time. When she wants to monetize your life, she will come and destroy you online. But when she needs your help, she will want to talk to you and you will help her. No. It's only a mumu that will do that. If they are not good to you, don't be good to them. Let them go and cry online. You can't be damaging someone, but you still need them to help you. She's a wicked girl. What did she do with the daughter on the birthday? Monetize the daughter's life. Monetize the birthday. Amazon registry. What did you do for your daughter? Auntie Millionaire. Auntie Millionaire who couldn't celebrate her daughter's birthday for the daughter to know that, yes, my mother is a millionaire. Yes, my mother loves me. No, my mother's fans would buy all the gifts that I need and all the things I don't need. They will buy it. Madame Millionaire, living in the $1 million Amazon mansion. 35 years old, living in an Amazon house. Amazon do me well. But still, you didn't let the child spend some hours with the father. The only reason you actually need Justin in the picture is because you cannot do it all by yourself. You cannot take care of those children full time. So actually, you are still using him. Otherwise, you would have gone for full custody. Totoyos, you had all the money to do so. You would have at least attempted it. But you know you would just buy. You know you don't have the capability to look after those children. So you need him to have 50%, so that at least 2 weeks a month, you can be a free and loose Olosho. No holding back and no distraction, no children disturbing you. You need him. That's the only reason. It's not because you're a good person. It's not because, oh, I don't want my daughters to have daddy issues. But you have daddy issues, don't you? And keeping them away from their father on their birthdays can also generate daddy issues. But you just come online and pretend to be who you are not. But behind the scenes, you are the actual devil side chick. Demon. It's people who have related to you one-on-one that actually can explain how demonic and devilish and wicked you are. Totoyos. People that have related with you, people that you have talked to, people that you have insulted, people that you have treated badly. They are the ones that can tell you, you guys will not believe this. This is what she said. This is what she did. Look at how heartless you were sounding towards Tony. We saw the conversation. She was even like, oh, is there a problem? That came across harsh. And you were just like, use your part. Give me my part. Agbaya, at your age. That means if they put you and a 10-year-old in the boxing ring, you will actually wear those boxing gloves. You will not be like, oh, no. This child is too small for me. Bring someone my age. You would actually go boxing. Because you are an Agbaya. That's a 20-something-year-old girl. Agbaya. Yes.
When he said that part, it breaks my heart. When Justin said this part where on the fourth birthday of Atiyah,
yes,
she ignored him. When Korah know in the court decree, they claim they share,
yes,
I don't know, maybe few hours.
Yes.
Hours. Both of them have to share the hours.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, and the Korean accepting this. Korah is hurting this. Korah is finding all solution just to hurt this man. And because Korah know this man, especially, I don't think he have. People will say it's not true, but parents have the favorite. Not care what nobody say. You can love your kids, yes, but there's one that you do special love with. No care what nobody tell me. I have kids, but I don't let it show. I love all my kids, but I don't let it show. But in the court decree that you have to share maybe 4 or 2 hours. Whether you're going Disney, you reach out to him and say, oh, look, we're going Disney and maybe you weren't able to see Athena. All she had to do in the morning, you go and you will just take her maybe for breakfast, McDonald's, whatsoever, because you're going to be out there all day. We know Disney is all day. But don't ignore the guy like that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was Justin, did it all the internet going gaga? Hey, Justin is a bad guy. Why he will do that? Is it his trial alone? Korean, what is your opinion on this? What he just said. Wicked. Korean, no, she can't get him other ways. That's what I'm telling you. This thing not gonna done and it's gonna suffer the children. You see?
Yeah.
You see?
And you remember last year when it was, I think, June's birthday, she got to see June because June was actually with the father. You remember they were swimming in the pool and somehow, was it on the birthday or there was something happening and he
came
let.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time she came out and said something about she didn't see the baby and the birthday or something like that, and I think she didn't get much hours. Something she didn't see the child, but he asked that quickly for the child, something like that.
Okay.
And she came out. So no, what she did to Justin, was it right? It's not right. It's not right. And we can see, and if these kids, and Cora, not to herself, that the kids are more happier to be with their dads. I don't know what he do with them. We're not seeing, but all we see Cora doing with the kids is content creator. Content creating. We don't know what excitement the dad create over there for those kids. But those kids, I'm telling you, out of 100, 101 out of 100, these kids prefer to be with Justin. I'm telling you, blessing. Their reaction, and even Cora knows it too. Cora knows it. The kids rather be with the dad. I don't know what excitement he create over there, and I'm not interested. But the kids rather be with the dad. And you can see this guy loves the kids. It's just Cora is the problem. And to be honest, Justin, this gonna be until, I won't say 18, but in the maybe 12, 13, they will fix Cora. The American kids. You don't wait until 18. Especially that Athena. That Athena will fix Cora. Athena is Cora karma. So don't worry. We all just have to pray for these kids, but Athena is Cora karma. Watch and see. And that same Athena will make Cora get into problem. That Athena. Bet me on this. I'm telling you. Is a great kid, useless woman. That's Cora. And she's being in denial. She's not doing it. She's doing a lot undercover. And when she do, she run to Ellen Mama, whatever. Useless. That woman is useless. Who mother want to hook up their what is it? And a 2-year-old. All of them is a mess.
Shower people.
All of them is a mess. No better beef, no better barrel. They cannot empty words. All of them. They category less. No class. When they talk about no class, that's the gap. Even the Orients. No class. They are hungry bunch of food. I'm listening, bless.
Thank you.
How you withhold your child from his father? Like, come on.
Wow. Ellie Crayfish wanted her adoptive son to have a relationship with her biological daughter. And when they started to grow up together, they started to get close together, and they started to become more like brother and sister. She didn't like it. And she actually said it on live video that, I didn't like it. And then they started to become like brother and sister because I was hoping that they could, something could come out of it. They could be like in a relationship or something. I was like, you were raising this boy as a son. You were a foster mom to this boy. So how did the idea come out? A biological daughter. Incest family, a shallow conglomerate. That is what they are. Useless people. I don't like to generalize, but all these things I'm seeing from all these people from Delta State. Hey, their cousin will come. They will be looking for the size of the bra of their niece. And like, in fact, then the things that I've seen and heard. Let us listen to the last part of Justin's video. Hopefully we can really finish it today.
Me. It's a court order that we're supposed to share.
Wow.
Right? But it's going to cost me $15,000 to go back to court just to enforce me to see my daughter's birthday with no punishment. So these are the facts. So I don't care. I see people in the comments section saying, "Oh, you're lying. You're lying." These are verifiable facts with her mouth speaking. If you don't want to hear the truth, you are the problem with society. You care more about being entertained than you care about human decency, morals, ethics, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to say this just point blank. That woman is unfit to be a mom right now. That may, because the emotional abuse towards the children in relation to social media is simply unacceptable. And I'm tired of watching it. I'm tired of being on the receiving end of it. I don't speak about her. I don't even barely get on social media. So what's her strategy? Let me film him.
Guys, sorry, I had to.
I'm tired now. You keep speaking.
I had to walk out to go and make a small call. I'm back now, so I didn't listen to everything he said. So I'm just going to rewind it.
Every single way. No, if there was a little back and forth, that'd be cool. No, if there's later, I mean, for God's sake, she makes my life difficult in every single way. I didn't get to see my daughter on her 4th birthday because she ignored me. It's a court order that we're supposed to share, right? But it's going to cost me $15,000 to go back to court just to enforce me to see my daughter's birthday with no punishment. So these are the facts. So I don't care. I see people in the comments saying, "Oh, you're lying. You're lying." These are verifiable facts with her mouth speaking. If you don't want to hear the truth, you are the problem with society. You care more about being entertained than you care about human decency, morals, ethics, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to say this just point blank. That woman is unfit to be a mom.
Hey.
Right now. That may, because the emotional abuse towards the children in relation to social media is simply unacceptable. And I'm tired of watching it. I'm tired of being on the receiving end of it. I don't speak about her. I don't even barely get on social media. So what's her strategy? Let me film him during the exchanges.
Hey.
Because if I put him on camera, I get more views. And then all the toxic ladies in the comment sections like, "Ooh, yeah, get him, film him."
Cora, shame on you. Honestly. Because we thought you were the content mistress. Shame on you that you still need this guy for content. Hey. So you can't create any other content greater than this guy. No, honestly, this is a big shame. I'm not even playing now. And all this while, this guy has not reacted to the fact that he is in her videos. And somehow, but this guy, every week he would see himself. Now, look at what he's saying. Cora, how do you feel that your ex-husband is saying this about you? If you had not put him on video, would he be saying this? Why are people blaming him for his reaction and they are not blaming the action? Why don't they tell her to stop doing certain things so that he would have nothing to come and sit down and talk about her? She is giving him why, or she's giving him a reason. Why blame him for his reaction when you don't want to blame or caution the action? She was recording him. Let's address that first before we'll start telling him, why are you talking? Why did she record him? Why? Why record your ex? So many people have baby daddies. So many people have baby mommies. They don't go about recording them secretly to post on social media. You're not ashamed of yourself. Madam, after 2, rejected Kpekus, Agbayat, almost 40. Are you not ashamed? Instead of you to be looking for how to start afresh, cleanly. No, you are still linking yourself, your past, your... Hey. So your future is tied to Justin. Is that what you are telling us? Okay, your destiny helper. You can't do without him. Shame on you. Nobody's interested in your content, Cora, and you know it. Remove Justin from your content. Remove your children from your content and let it be you, your content. Auntie, nobody is interested. Out of your 12 million, maybe 500, 600 people would be watching. And I'm just being really frank about that. No Justin, no Moleto children. Just you and your yash. 500, 600. And you know that. That's why you are adding those children, adding your ex. And even if you're adding your children, okay. But the way you are going about it, you're not putting their best interest in everything you're doing. You're just being careless about exposing them, talking about them, revealing things, private things about their lives on social media. If it's your daughter's birthday, the way you carry it, it's not our daughter, it's not everybody's daughter, Cora. If it's your daughter's birthday, as a mother, if you really want to make it loud, do something for your daughter. And if your fans still want to buy gifts, it's not a problem. But now you will make that birthday become an opportunity to monetize. You will now let your daughter look like a charity case. 3 weeks before her birthday, you will be announcing, guys, the link is there. Charity, registry, buy this, buy razor blade, buy pin, buy ribbon. Continue.
There is something extremely wrong with these group of people, and I'm tired of it. And I say no. Like, I am no longer having empathy for this woman.
No
For a
longer.
long time, I was not forceful. I was not aggressive.
No longer. Why did it take so long? That is what I don't understand. Is it like this man doesn't feel pain? Is it like he just thinks he deserves to be put through everything they have put him through? We need to knock that empathy on the head for being so slow. We need to look for that empathy and conk the head of that empathy for being so sluggish. Why should it take empathy 4 years to vanish? For what? For what? Somebody that tried everything to destroy you. Someone that told her fans that your business cannot be sitting pretty on Google. And I'm quoting her verbatim. Oh, his business cannot be sitting pretty on Google. Guys, do the needful. If you love me, you would go out there and do the needful. The video is still live. And you are talking about empathy? How?
In stopping her behavior, because it was like, it's the mother of my children. I want to co-parent peacefully.
With who?
That was my goal.
With who?
I want to co-parent peacefully. If you look at our court-ordered Talking Parents messages, it continually says, please stop this behavior. Please co-parent with me. And it's always with accusations. You think there's accusations online? You should see the accusations that she messages me on a weekly basis. I have a freaking name for it. It's called Accusation Monday.
Cora, this is another sign that you are still very bitter about the divorce and you have not really moved on from that emotional pain that I think everybody goes through when you divorce someone. Even if you choose to divorce because you feel like, oh my God, this person is not good for me. I want better for my life. I want a better partner. No matter the circumstances, the fact that you went into marriage with someone, you were hoping for something beautiful. So even if you choose to let that person go, it comes with some pain. But eventually, people move on from that pain. That pain becomes beautiful after some years. They become even friends sometimes with that person. They just accept that, okay, you were just part of my story. But you have not moved on from that pain. That pain is still very fresh. The wound is new. You are bitter. You are still salty. You are still salty. It's not just you salty. Bekus is still salty. 4 years later, let us go and look for Mr. Romantic so that we can pay him. So that you can forget this Oyinbo. You don't have to be accusing him. Just let him be the father that he is to your children. And you do your thing. Move on with your life. At the end of the day, he doesn't want your pikus. We all know that by now. He doesn't want it.
And it is getting like out of control. And like, I get it. Some people don't like me. Some people do. Some people don't like me because they just they just want to believe what their cognitive dissonance wants to believe. And this woman is doing so much damage to actual women victim out there because she is so unbelievable. The evidence is I have 1 million followers. How could I possibly have 1 million followers as a bad person that beats his wife? I never did that, right? Did I say some very choice words to her when I was angry and emotionally broken? Yeah, men do that when you question whether the baby inside your belly is actually yours or not.
Chai!
Very rational.
Chai! Cora, your Ashawo case file is too big. The list of things that qualify you as a senior member of the Ashawo cult, that list is too long. So many things. There are some people who end their relationships. Hold on, guys. Okay. There are some relationships that come to an end or marriages that don't work. But sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes at least your ex would still have something nice to say about you. Your ex will still know that, that woman was actually a good woman. Things didn't work out, or, oh, I made a mistake, or, oh, we weren't just old enough to understand life and we fell apart. But she was a good woman. She was there for me. They would have something positive to still say about that person, whether divorced or not. But in your case, the list of Ashawo activities is just too long. You alone, Pandora's box. You alone, Joe Moist, that the Lebanese man named his club after your bikus. You alone, adultery, after Oyinbo paid your bride price. You alone, threesome, politicians. You alone, 85-year-old, butthole, gray hair inside Nyash, that you were sticking your tongue inside and you wrote it in a book just for money. Money is the motivation behind that book. Money. Because if it was just about release, about just telling it all, it would have healed you to some extent. So the reason you went for that book was money. That's why you wrote all the nonsense you wrote. You alone, Totoyos, your ex-husband was not even sure that the baby inside was his. You're finished. Hello.
Hey, Blessing. I just want to give a small example, or just to show you what this thing that we're calling empathy looks like. And it's a short, just imagine there's a hook in your it's a deep internal programming from childhood, and it's like a hook in your flesh, drawing you to people that are not good for you. You understand? Because I hear you saying, I don't understand, so I'm trying to give you an understanding. It's a subconscious programming that overrides all logical, critical thinking. It's a deep animal pull to the things that don't serve you.
So, what is going to override that empathy?
That's what they're calling it. Narcissism at a very young age, and some turn out to be the supply and some turn out to be the actual narcissist. So I just wanted to give you an idea. Sometimes it's not even something that you can help. And I say that out of personal experience because somebody did me really bad. And at their funeral, I was bawling my eyes out for them.
Wow.
You understand? So it's not something that you have to balance it, but just understand that it's rooted deep in the psyche. That's what I wanted to add.
Thank you. But I also still asked that even if this empathy overrides every other kind of emotion or revenge, there has to be something that should override empathy.
Well, remember what I said earlier? That you get hurt to the point where you're saying, you say enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being. It's almost like you have to get pierced. Pierce the wound so that you can wake up. It's like a deep sleep. You get what I'm saying? So that's what wakes us up to balance.
Okay.
And when you start to really go through the practice of giving to yourself every day and not worrying about everybody else. Let's say even sharing your food. Stop giving the other person the better piece. Start giving yourself the better. It's a work in progress. But it's a deep psychological wound. And I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, sis. Okay. So finally, it looks like that empathy has reached the stage of enough is enough. Empathy disappear. And like the caller said initially when she called, you can be so selfless, you can be so kind, so considerate of other people that you become so selfish to yourself. And that is also extreme. That is also bad. Because then you are being wicked to yourself. It's like negative wickedness, like, the kind of reverse kind of wickedness. You are not being wicked to other people. You're being wicked and selfish to yourself. Recognize that. You should know where to draw the line. Some people do not deserve it. When they don't deserve it, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't. Okay. Okay, let me...
It's a very rational thing to be upset about that. Will I apologize? I already have. But, who cares? I was emotional, and she set me up for failure. Recorded me and put me online to make me look like this demon. And so this is all calculated. She told me what she was going to do to me 2 years before I left her. She basically made me stuck in that marriage because if I left, she was going to go and do this huge domestic violence campaign. The last year of that marriage was essentially a psychological warfare on her trying to abuse me so much to push me to the point to actually abuse her. That was the last year of our marriage. So, I don't care what you guys believe, but I do care that my kids are being used as weapons and arsenal and being exposed inappropriately online. And as the father of said children,
I'm back.
appalled.
Let me rewind it.
The kids are... The last you do to me, who cares? When you question whether the baby inside your belly is actually yours or not.
Hey,
it's a very rational thing to be upset about that. Will I apologize? I already have. But, who cares? I was emotional, and she set me up for failure. Recorded me and put me online to make me look like this demon. Who cares? I was emotional, and she set me up for failure. Recorded me and put me online to make me look like this demon. And so this is all calculated. She told me what she was going to do to me 2 years before I left her. She basically made me stuck in that marriage because if I left, she was going to go and do this huge domestic violence campaign. The last year of that marriage was essentially a psychological warfare on her trying to abuse me so much to push me to the point to actually abuse her. That was the last year of our marriage. So, like, I don't care what you guys believe, but I do care that my kids are being used as weapons and arsenal and being exposed inappropriately online. And as the father of said children, I'm fucking appalled and disgusted. I mean, somebody's like, I make people don't like me. I'm white, and I was married to a black woman who claimed claimed for me to be abusive. That is the easiest cultural cue to hate a man that exists, and she's exploited it for financial gain. Which I'm great. I'm happy that she's making money. That means I don't have to pay child support because we both make good money. So therefore, it's easier for everyone. But it's not okay to lie constantly about everyone that comes in your orbit.
So he doesn't have to pay her child support. She doesn't have to pay him child support. They just have to take care of their kids 50-50. That's all they have to worry about and care for. It's not like this one is going to be feeling cheated. Oh, I'm giving my ex some money every month and my ex is just doing rubbish with it. And, nobody has to worry about that. Okay.
And when they have the backbone to stand up for themselves, she lies. Like me, like Miko, like my lawyer, like Chef Marina, like Don and Stony, Frida. The list is getting into the double digits of people that she has sent. Like Don and Stony, Frida. The list is getting into the double digits of people that she has sent her fan base to go and harass, get pages deleted, everything else. When, like Americans, when are we going to stop? Like, when are we going to stop allowing this scammer to do this to American citizens?
Scamalama.
She's an American citizen too, because I suspect she used the social media drama to be like, look, I'm a domestic violence I'm a domestic violence survivor. Give me citizenship. I would very much call into question
somebody like me. Hi, Justin. Hey, I should cut some Agama spirit and send to you. Honestly. Sometimes you let people use you and get away with it. And they will even mock you and laugh at you. You knew, Justin, that eventually, after that divorce, that she would go and be asking or be applying to become an American. You see somebody like me, once I calculate and I know that year would be the year where she would be 5 years in the US. Or that is when, before she gets there, I've already gone there. That look, let me inform you. I'm not here to destroy her. I'm just here to inform you that she's no longer my wife. Before she even gets there. Oh, you just sat down and waited. Or you didn't think she would go and apply someday. Of course she would apply. somebody like me, before you go, I've gone there, I've reached there before you to make sure you don't still continue to profit from me while you damage me online. You are doing me on social media, I will do you in real life. Before you go there, I will get there before you and let them know that let her merit it. Oh, if she wants to get citizenship, let it be on her merit. Let it not be on my name. Hello. 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 Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. If I may, can I throw a little bit of word?
Go ahead.
You see, now Justin started to realize that citizenship didn't come that, she lied about it. But again, the good thing about America, Homeland Security, you can call them at any day, any time, and ask information.
Okay.
As long as he's married to her, he was once he's her husband, and he's the reason why she got that green card to begin with. All he had to do is call Homeland Security and say, "I want to report fraud." And go ahead and ask them, what did she put on her application? And they will ask him, what is his name? And if they find out that, yeah, he is the one, her ex-husband, they will give him every information. And he can go ahead and file for, what's it called? He can file for criminal, for lying. Because the law have changed in America. The law have changed since January. Donald Trump has changed the law. And if you lie on any of your application, it's an immediate removal.
Wow.
Immediate, deportation. No question asked. You are not going to get no lawyer. No. You see all these people that are being deported? None of them got the chance to get a lawyer. None. They would just ship you out back to your country. I knew this girl lied on her application. It's either she lied and say she's still married to Justin on the application, or she lied and say she's a domestic violence, survivor.
And probably she was delaying changing her name.
You see?
That she kept lying to us that, I went to court, I told them to change my name, but they did not, and I filed 4 times. But she was then at a point, she went and changed the name on her driver's license or something, but she didn't really change her name in the system, like on her real American green card, whatever. So she was delaying that process, possibly because of this.
I would tell you, California is one of those states that actually, protect those kind of people. Donald Trump have a problem with it. There's a lot of fraud going on in that California. Even Shirley is going to California and talk about the fraud. They do protect, illegal immigrants. It's one of those central states. And Justin, I am sick and tired of you talking. Get to action. Go ahead and do some damages.
But you didn't listen to what he said, that everything he has tried so far, nothing is really happening. He's just spending money.
Because that is a court. Now take it to Homeland Security. The court is different from Homeland Security. Totally different. I have no time for bullshit. If he called in and he asked them what she put in, they told him that, she said she was your wife. And he said, no, we've been married for 3 years, divorced for 3 months, 3 years, 4 years. I swear to God, watch what is going to happen. She's going to be back. Because that is a lie. Justin, you have to do something. The court is not favoring you. Leave the court alone and move to Homeland Security. And go present your case and see how that's going to happen. See if that bitch don't start shaking in her cheap ass boots. This bitch, Cora did not. It wasn't raped. She wasn't raised by adults. You understand? Cora grew up in the trenches. She was raised by herself. And she grew up around a lot of damaged people. That's why she's damaged. She don't know no peace. She don't know no happiness. None of that. Everything about her is toxic. Everything. She can't hold friends. She always plays the victim. She abuses her children. Imagine slapping your child because your child said she don't want to be on camera. And I bet you she did that. I can promise you that she did that.
100.
Because she's a violent person. She's just acting. No, it's in her. That abusing is in her. She can't even help herself. And she displayed that on social media. The way she talked to the kids, I would not be surprised she slapped those kids. But Justin, you got to do something. Sir, you got to do something. The Homeland Security should be the first person you should be calling. And I told you, California is one of those sanctuary states that protect illegal immigrants. That's why Donald Trump is having a problem with, with Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. Go ahead, sister.
Thank you so much. Wow. Hey, it's getting hot. Remember that Kora Obidi slapped a police officer in Nigeria, Lagos State. She pulled out her 8 fingers, actually 4 fingers of one hand. One was bent. One finger, the little finger, was bent towards her. But you see those other 4 fingers? She tore that police officer a dirty slap in traffic. Kora Obidi. You people are looking at a pretender, an actress. Oh, it's a lie. For your money. Let her have money. Let her get all she wants. You will see how she will talk to you anyhow. Like you are a nobody. But when she knows you're going to help her, you're going to give her money, she will become one. It's a lie. My goodness.
Very much call into question how did that work? Because I have my kids. If she was truly a survivor of domestic violence, how do I have my kids half the time? I proved her wrong in court because she lied so much, then she got caught in so many lies that she lost. Like, I have my kids. They've said all kinds of lies about me. Lies about things related to me being a doctor. I'm still a doctor. Like, all these things. It's just like,
That is one of the most profound victories for Justin Dean. That is one thing they've not been able to take away from him. And that is why he's still ahead of them, no matter what they do. Everything they've done so far, limited to social media. They tried it in his real life. They tried to take his license away. They tried to destroy his business, and they succeeded to some extent. But you see the fact that he's still a doctor, licensed doctor, while dear madam is still a licensed ashawo without a license. Her license is 12 million followers. When she goes, she will be saying, look at my page. Remember guys, we will still come and analyze Tony's videos. She told us that eventually when the bouncer didn't recognize or didn't know Kora, she started to show her Instagram or Facebook. Look, I have 12 million followers. How can you not know me? You know the stories Kora has told us in the past. Remember that she would go to a club, and the club would be for maybe VIPs, or they would be letting only VIPs and people on the list in. I think she told such a story when she went to Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. And they were letting only people on the list in, and she wasn't on the list. And she got there, and they were like, oh, sorry, ma'am, we can't let you in. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only for people on the list. And then she said, then she brought out her phone, and then she started to scroll. That was her own explanation to us. She said she started to scroll on Instagram or wherever, and then she was just scrolling on her phone, just standing there. And then the bouncer looked over at her phone, and he just saw millions of followers. And he was like, oh, is that you? Oh, come on in. That one is one AI version, AI story. That one is make believe. So possibly, you see what Tony told us, that she was pushing her phone into the face of the bouncer. Look at me, I'm big. I have millions of followers. I have 12 million. So in her mind, millions of followers is her card, her entry ticket to get into places. Dr. Yos, you are damaged. You have damaged your life and your future. If you think 12 million followers will open doors for you, then there's nothing left of you. I tell you, Cora, you are empty. Because everything you rely on in your life is all smoke, air, cyber, electronic. It can vanish. Not tangible. That page doesn't belong to you. You are the custodian of that page, but it belongs to Meta. And they can take it away tomorrow if they want to, if they choose to. So what is that thing about your life, Cora? Justin has his license in his hand, tangible, physical, practicable or practical, that he can actually use. And he's using. He can prove it. He can fall back on it. You, well, maybe you will fall back on your nyash and your bekus. Maybe. Who remembers that story? That the bouncer now looks. I never believed that story. Somebody would just look at, why did the bouncer look into your phone? And why, I mean, if you go to your page, guys, or if you want to scroll online, you don't just stand inside of your own page looking at your own numbers of followers. You don't do it. You scroll and you go through the feed and you see what other people are posting. But no, she said she was scrolling and the man saw her followers. How? He was looking inside your phone. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Blessing,
Hi.
just for you.
Okay. Should I take you off speaker? Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like, they're like in a boardroom and they're just like, let's come up with more and more lies. And if we put out enough content, more and more people will hate him. Like that is the agenda. And it is extremely profitable for them. But you know what the problem is? Is the kids are in the middle of this, and that's unacceptable. I don't show my kids online anymore because I realize the harm in it. Honestly, changing your...
Wow, someone says they had to do 50-50 or lose custody of the kids. Wow.
mind about something is the definition of being intelligent. So, I realized the harm in it. Honestly, changing your mind about something is the definition of being intelligent. So, yeah, giving you context because, like, I'm tired of this. There's a lot of new people here, and there's a lot of bullshit going around the internet. So, as a recap, why is this still going on 4 years later? Because the state of California protected this woman. 8 failed drug tests. All of her behavior on social media is hearsay, meaning not admissible in court. Yeah. Crazy, right? How can a live video you film of yourself, like I'm doing now, be called hearsay? Crazy. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with very specific court orders that say, I'm not even supposed to be doing this right now. It's a court order violation, but who gives a shit because nobody's going to uphold them. So
there have been so many violations in all these years, like violations upon violations. You guys remember there was even a time that both of them were not allowed to show the kids on social media. He applied for that. He did what do they call that thing? That French word, what's it again? That thing you apply for in court. You guys help me in the comments. It's from a French from the French language that he filed for, that he needed his children removed from social media, and that was granted. You guys remember? So the kids were not allowed online by either of them, but there were violations. She could not adhere to that order. She kept showing the children. So there have been violations upon violations over the years, and nobody has been reprimanded for, oh, you broke the order or you went against the order. No, but none of them, neither of them has been. Because if someone violates, you have to go to court and report that, okay, this person has violated, right? So nobody has gotten into trouble for violating so far. So he might as well just open his mouth.
Speaking from a place of truth, I mean, riddle me this. How could this be going on 4 years later after I've had 4 restraining orders on her? My lawyers had a restraining order on her. And every single time, some higher power comes in to protect her from her bad behavior that is obviously, unequivocally, undeniably abusive to the children. So, anyways, why did I get on here? I got on here because Stoney's page was deleted yesterday. And it's just another example of this cyber mob that I call terrorist organization using their hate and their love of this person that they worship like a god, which is a sin, to destroy other people's chance at success. I gave Stoney a page because she has a chance in music, and one of the limiting factors for her was a social media following. So she had some truth to tell about her behavior. And I was like...
Someone says, did anyone see last night's video, the room tour one? Please tell us about it. What did we miss? I want to hear everything.
She has a chance in music, and one of the limiting factors for her was a social media following. So she had some truth to tell about her behavior. And I was like, I know where you're at. I've been there. I feel for you. Here's a page that I'm not using and I don't intend to use, and I was going to delete anyways. It was an act of kindness because I'm a kind guy, but my empathy is gone. So
don't be saying you're a kind guy. Right? I don't like it when people say I'm a kind person, I'm a kind woman. Let other people tell of your kindness. And I don't think kindness is also something to be advertised by the kind person. And the way I see kindness, even when you're a kind person, the way I see kindness personally, this is not law, this is not how everybody sees it, I understand. But the way I see kindness is when you're kind, when you're a kind person and you're doing acts of kindness towards other people, I don't think you even realize it, that you're doing something extra. You don't even notice that you're doing something special, that you're doing something kind. Well, you know that it's kind towards someone else, but you're not really seeing it as something you should come at. In my opinion, I'm not judging. I'm just saying how I feel when I hear people say, I'm a kind person. I'm kind. I'm a good person. I want other people to tell me about you, how kind you are. I want to see it. And when you've been kind to people and you know that you are kind, just see it as who you are. It's not even something to convince people of or remind people of. In my opinion, again, it's not even something to remind anybody of. Just you are happy being who you are. You're kind, okay, you're happy being kind. And you know that you are kind deep down, but that shouldn't also be something you say, okay, well, I'm letting things go because I'm a kind person. No, don't let things go anymore. I've said it before. Being kind or being good is not an excuse for you to let other people abuse and use you. That is not the etiquette. You're letting what you have to be used against you. No. Reserve your kindness and your goodness for good and kind people. That's just my own lesson in all of this. Like, nobody should come in 2026 to be a mumu. I am disgusted by mumu. So people that are just overtly soft, don't bring it to me. If you, look at what they are doing, don't complain, do them back. Don't sit around like that. That's why I was like, that Cleopatra's mother, please. Okay, you are telling us, what do you want us to do? To go and fight them? Who are we going to fight? Who are we going to look for? You are coming to complain on social media. You're coming to talk. What are you doing? Oh, they did this to my page. I lost 4 pages. You are not looking for them to make them lose their pages too. You're not striking their pages. You're just talking. They will do more. Yeah. Because they are still there. They still have all their limbs. 8 limbs. 8 fingers. They will do more. Ha. God have mercy. Can I start selling this Agama spirit? Should we start a circle? $1,000? No, I'll give it for free. The more I come here on social media, I will be saying it. People need to be strong. People need to be strong. They will take your kindness for weakness and they will use that weakness against you. You have to be tough, not even strong. Tough. Don't be soft and jelly. They do you, you do them. So that next time they don't come back for you. But when you do nothing, trust me, they are coming back. And they are coming back stronger. 2026. Please.
They're gonna do a live on my channel, and they're gonna continue telling their story.
Wow.
And
so he said they're going to do a live on his channel. Remember that he has a YouTube channel. So is that where, because I put this page here, this Stoney's YouTube channel. She also has a YouTube channel. And I think she shared this link on Facebook. That was how I was even able to locate it. So is she going to do the upcoming videos on this her channel or on Justin's channel? Because he just mentioned the channel now. Okay. Fingers crossed.
I don't care. They're gonna do a live on my channel.
Wow.
They're gonna continue telling their story.
Wow.
And I don't care. I do not care. I have zero fucks.
Very good.
Anymore.
Very good. That is the spirit. Because whether you do, you will buy. Everybody will buy in this life. Whether you don't do, everybody will buy. So why not just go ahead and do? I don't know if you guys understand. Why not just go ahead and do? If you don't do, you are the loser. Yeah. If you don't do, you are the loser. You better do. So that 5 years from now, you will not look back and tell yourself, oh, if I had known, I would have done. Oh, wow. Sorry, I just got a message. A message I'm happy about because they just cancelled something. You know, those appointments that you are not actually in the mood to go to, and then you're getting a message that says, unfortunately. In my mind, I'm like, it's fortunately. It's not unfortunate. I just got that message. Anyways.
To defend lies over and over again.
So I'm happy with how, and it's just, in fact, this is the kind of Justin that me, I like to see. This is the kind of person that me, I like to see. Make your boundaries known. Make your territory known. Define your territory. This is what I want to be hearing, not this one and that one.
They do not care. I have zero fucks given.
Very anymore. Good. Very good.
How many people want to defend lies over and over again because they hate me because I'm white? Or they hate me because they believe a story that has been disproven in a court of law.
Wow.
All right. You never hear you mention my name. She mentions my name all the time. People are sending me videos all the time. You know? And most importantly, she doesn't have to mention my name to set up scenarios for people to criticize me as a father. Whether it's this.
What's happening? Oh, that means the network problem is from me. Should I turn on my mobile?
You never hear you mention my name. She mentions my name all the time. People are sending me videos all the time. You know? And most importantly, she doesn't have to mention my name to set up scenarios for people to criticize me as a father. Whether it's this.
Wow. Okay, the thing doesn't want to play anymore for some reason. Let me turn on my mobile data. And let's see if that one is going to help. I hope the laptop is still supplying. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, anyway, it's close to the end of hold on. Shine. Okay, let me just play from this phone. I've already turned it on. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
To and old scenarios for people to criticize me as a father. Whether it's this or that. Okay, my kids come to her house in old clothes. Why would I send my kids to in old battered clothes? Because I don't get them back. Why would I send my kids to her house in nice clothes when I don't get them back? Like many of you in co-parenting situations know this to be true. When you do the exchange, you're not sending them in their Sunday best. You're sending them in clothes that you expect to never see again, especially if it's not a cordial, open communication co-parenting situation. You send them in things that you expect to never see again. So, you know, whatever. Where's the proof that she does drugs? It's in the court documents. And I didn't say she did drugs. I said she failed 8 drug tests. I'm using my words specifically to be as accurate as possible. All right. You guys will be hearing from Stony and Don soon. But as of now, my empathy's gone.
Very
this woman
good.
Needs to shut the fuck up.
Hey!
She needs to cook.
Hey! Cora, they say you should shut the F up.
You guys will be hearing from Stony and Don soon. But as of now, my empathy's gone. This woman needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
She needs to co-parent in peace, or she needs to just leave this fucking country and go do her music or whatever the hell she wants. Because this abusing and using the kids for weapons has to stop right fucking now.
Hey, yeah. That one is loud. Cora, you see how you are doing yourself in Yamayama? Instead of you to be focusing on how to clean that nasty image, that post-divorce and pre-divorce image of being an ashawo, that image has always been there. It was only repressed because you were married. That image of being an ashawo has always been there. He was covering it because of that thing he called marriage. And post-divorce, the divorce actually confirmed and reopened and reawakened and reactivated that ashawo image. So instead of you to be working hard to prove yourself that you are not what people think you are, no, you are self-sabotaging. You are putting your energy in things that even make people come out and disgrace you more. You are supposed to be doing new things away from your marriage, away from your ex, not posting him on your page. But no, you are talking about him, causing him to come out and tell you to shut the fuck up after he left you and rejected your bekus. My goodness, Totoyos. This pain will never leave you. Totoyos. Hey. As long as you don't want to leave this man also will not keep quiet and become a mumu for you. This is what you will get. Continue dragging him. You know his own. He will just ignore you. But the day he will come, it will be fire for fire. Boom, boom, boom. And it will be heavy. Your own is just Jara here, bonus there, shade here. You know, small, 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 like pepper, Maggi, spice, salt. But when he comes, he's a bombshell. It's loud. You know it. So if you want peace of mind, you want to really move on, you have to ignore this man. You have to forget about him. You have to stop mentioning him. You have to stop posting him. Why are you recording this man? Why? Is it the handsomeness? Is it so that people will know that you still see him every week? What is it about him that you are posting, you are recording, that you are posting on your page? Are you not ashamed that he is seeing himself on your page? How does that make you look? Desperate. That's the answer. Very desperate. Yeah. So you can't get anybody better than Justin that you will record and post. It has to be this same Justin. This same Justin that you should have just abandoned somewhere that everybody will forget you were even ever married to him. You cannot. Shame on you. He said you should shut the fuck up. Or just focus on whatever nonsense yama you say you are doing all over the place. Go and press the pimples on your pickles, for example. Put some salicylic acid on it. Get yourself busy. Instead of recording Justin Dean and posting on your page, you record him, you will edit him, export the edit, and then upload to your page. And even do voiceover. A shower in your blood. Rejected pickles. Guys, we still have a video of Dawn that we did not finish playing like 5-6 days ago. Let us finish that video before we end this video. What was I going to say? Okay, let's just play it. Let me fast forward it. This video, we've played it like 4 times already.
Subscribe to my page if you want. Whatever, maybe I'll release some extra stuff.
Hi, finally.
But yeah, support Stony, go stream music, share her music to like 3 people that you think would love it, and we're gonna be back with more music, more stuff. This is like Obviously we're not going to stay on this topic forever, but there needs to be a record of it. Why did it take you guys so long to talk about this if you didn't like her? Again, like I said, we did like her. We enjoyed her company. We had a lot of great times together. We were her friends. She wasn't our friends.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make that any more plain.
Hey, we were her friends. She wasn't our. Wait, let's play that again.
And like I said, we did like her. We enjoyed her company. We had a lot of great times together. We were her friends. She wasn't our friends.
Oh, Jesus. So they were friends to her, but she wasn't their friend. Meaning, she could count on them as friends, but she wasn't a friend to them. She was a thief to them. She was a user. Hey, Cora Obidi, it's not only your ex that has something to say. Stevana, wherever she is, she has a lot to say. Stevana, your friend that gave you the bed you are still sleeping on. Look at the way you betrayed that girl after everything she did for you. The bed your millionaire self is still sleeping on in your Amazon house. That girl gave you that mattress. Cora, you are useless. IJ Lovett Braids. If you call her now, she has a lot to say about your nastiness. So many people. The Jamaican vendor. In fact, that one we spent 3 hours telling us. Your ex-boyfriend in Nigeria, the Slim, Black Slim or Slim Black, the one that runs his studio. In fact, don't get him started. He will tell us that you people will go and dance salsa for hours. You will come back after spending hours sweating in the sun, that Lagos hot sun. You would come back home and you will refuse to shower and wash your sweaty pekus. That is the first story he will tell us. That he will tell you, babe, why don't you take a shower? A shower nastiness. A man will still be telling you to go and bath, to go and wash your nyash. Dirty girl. People have a lot to say. It's not just your ex. So you people should drop all that deflection tactic of, oh, this man, leave her alone. It's not just her. Or it's not just him. He's not the only one. All the people she has ever had something to do with. It's not just him.
I don't know how to make that any more plain. Oh, yeah. Truth and only the truth. She used to touch me inappropriately all the time.
Hey!
But, when you're a man.
Cora, the sexual harasser. Cora, look at you. Sexually harassing men up and down, a shower, throwing yourself at men, seducing men, arousing men sexually. You are a whore. You are a cunt. You are a slut. Totoyos. That name suits you perfectly because that Toto is always on the yos. A shower kobo, living in the Amazon house. Look at what this man is saying about you. Hey, me, I will never show my face if a man will say this about me. You will not even hear my voice again. Chipolusho. Hey, let's hear it again. My God.
Oh, yeah. Truth and only the truth. She used to touch me inappropriately all the time.
Jesus, she used to touch you inappropriately all the time. Cora, touchy. Keep your fingers to yourself. Those 8 fingers of yours, keep them to your body. Be touching your nipples and your sweaty pickles. A man saying she used to touch me. Cora touching men that are not hers. Throwing yourself at men, and if they choke their cassava into you, you come and cry, they raped me, and then I saw that his cassava was not even as big as his size. Have you guys read her book? Where after the guy raped her, in her book. She said when she looked at the cassava, the size of the cassava did not match the size of the man's body. Hey! Okpo of Brentwood. Your papa born a shower by birth. A man coming out on social media to say you used to touch him. Touchy, Okpo. Cora, shame on you. This is too much. Even after divorce. Look at how boys talk to you anyhow on TikTok. I saw one post. I don't know who posted it the other day, where some TikTok boys were saying you are a man, that you are a boy. They think you are a bloke. You are not a girl. And then you increased the is it what do they call? Is it tenor of your voice? Oh no, I'm a girl. Because they said when they saw you, they thought that must be a man. Look at your forehead. That's why you were praising somebody of their nose. Look at your nose. You have 4 in one. And your fans will sit down. They want to body shame somebody. Have they looked at you? No, they've not seen your nose. That's why you are pointing to someone else's nose. Because you don't find yourself. You don't find your own face beautiful enough. You don't find your nose beautiful. You don't. So asking if they had a nose job. Then go and have a nose job. Maybe you've been considering it. A man came out on social media to say you were touching him inappropriately. Ashawo. Your bekus is still on fire. That's why you can't keep your 8 fingers to yourself.
But you know,
my God.
Oh yeah, truth and only the truth. She used to touch me inappropriately all the
Damn.
time. But you know, when you're a man, nobody cares because you're a man,
my
and
God.
you should like it, and it should just be okay. But imagine I would do the opposite. Yeah, she used to touch my butt, touch my.
I didn't watch that part. What? She used to touch my butt. And you didn't go and report her? Hey, I didn't watch this part before, guys. My God, what?
Yes, and you should like it, and it should just be okay. But imagine I would do the opposite. Yeah, she used to touch my butt, touch my chest all the time. You never saw that the opposite way. There was never any of that on the opposite side.
Hey, this guy is a victim of Cora. This guy is a victim. Because if this guy had really fallen for her and duduvagad her, with this fallout, Cora Obidi would have come out and changed the story. If anything sexual penetration happened, she would have come out to say, no, I didn't choose for it to happen. He took advantage of me. That is what she would have said. But now that nothing like that happened and everybody saw the way she could not keep her hands to herself around this guy, we can tell and conclude that this guy was actually a victim. We can conclude that Cora Obidi sexually harassed this guy over and over and over again under the mom of, we are creating music together, we are working together, we are a team, we are a tribe, abusing a man sexually. Spider woman, I've been a cat woman, a shawo. Totoyos, you are a whore for life. For life. Nothing can change that. You are destroying men all over. Walking disease. That's why you are licking green.
You know what I'm saying?
My God.
You know what I mean?
My goodness.
So, yeah. Go stream Stoney stuff, though. Go stream the album. Go stream the music. And don't just keep streaming the Christmas stuff either. I did not read her book, but I saw somebody posted something about it. I'm not getting into that.
Guys, unfortunately, I have to add it again. I have to, sorry, end it again today. Almost 3 hours. We'll continue again, maybe the day after tomorrow. But I'll come back live for Justice for Angel, okay? But I really have to go now. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And let me thank my lovely gifters. Vic, once again, thank you. Patricia702, thank you also. God bless you. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much for loving me like this. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully later today. Yes, I'll come back live. Okay. Bye.